Mercedes is preparing for 2024's final 3 races, not to fight for progress in the constructors' standings, but to maximize learnings into next season, so that it can hit the ground running in Australia. The Silver Arrows are locked into 4th in the constructors, which will be its lowest finishing position since 2012, with Red Bull out of reach in 3rd, 162 points the difference following Brazil. But that means the squad can now focus on readiness for 2025, says its trackside engineering director Andrew Shovlin.
Now, we're not bringing any more major updates to the car. It might be that we have some test items, some small bits of bodywork that we're looking at. But again, this would be very much in the context of learning for the future. So lots of opportunity to do setup work, lots of opportunity to use the 2 cars to compare different approaches.
Mercedes, though, remains confident in its final major upgrade for 2024, dubbed Update 19, that it brought to Austin, with the next few races a chance for a clean comparison across both cars.
Well, we've definitely got some useful data, and what we've seen from the update kit to date is it is delivering performance where we expect, certainly in terms of the loads that we're measuring and also the pressures that we're measuring on the aerodynamic surfaces.
Shovlin also opened up on the strain of F1's final 2 triple headers, with the team using its last curfew joker in Mexico to fix George Russell's car.
Well, the triple headers are particularly busy because if you're doing all 3 of them, you're working almost for an entire month non-stop, so no days off. And then you look at the last 2 weekends we've had, unfortunately, a fair bit of crash damage. Now, that puts a lot of work into the race garage, and we had a very, very late night in Mexico City trying to get George's car back together.
And the squad knows the drill if another curfew is broken this season.
The penalty is actually defined in the sporting regulations, and it's both cars start from the pit lane. So the reality is you would do everything to make sure you don't need to break that.
Thanks for watching. To stay up to speed on all things Formula One, make sure you hit the subscribe button.